Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
All right, welcome to the Two Woke Boys, episode 118. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two Woke Boys. I thought I'd kick it off with the air horn because we did a little premature accidental air horn.
Yes.
But no air horn is an accident.
Right.
It's always awesome.
Also, nothing premature is an accident.
That's true. Yeah, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So don't criticize my body.
Right.
Right.
I'm anti-body shaming. And then, Cole only lasted 15 seconds.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Well, it's just because you're so hot. Like, oh my God, you're just...
I was so excited.
I was
and you're hot.
was just
it's
so
been a while.
turned on. Yeah.
It's also been a while.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't judge us.
Right.
Okay.
Also, if you last, like, you're supposed to last quick. That's evolutionary, right?
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to reproduce as quickly and with as many people as possible. Also, why we're, we want as many female partners
and that's
as possible.
why we do it so fast.
Yeah.
Because we got
Right.
things, we got to
There's
get
no
going.
evolutionary benefit to, let me last long and pleasure you.
Yeah.
And foreplay and cuddle after.
The
just
foreplay. Yeah,
jackhammer
the foreplay
and
is
get the
out
fuck
of there.
out.
Yeah. Foreplay is not happening.
In and out.
Yeah, exactly.
We-
in and out, and that's about how many times it happens.
Once.
But one in and out.
Yeah.
And then
That's all we
we're
need.
barely making the out.
Yeah.
It's a buzzer beater.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know, extra high stakes with that for you because I know you're very anti-condom because of the environment.
Well,
you
and
don't want
natural,
Right, you're-
being natural and for the environment.
Yes.
I don't want to, create waste
Yeah,
because it's like a carbon footprint,
right.
and that's, So, I don't know. That's good. Well, also, wouldn't you want to, like, not bust, like, out because you want to save the environment by, like, busting inside?
Well,
Right.
when you want to pull out because having kids is bad for the environment.
True, but then you get to be pro-abortion.
Oh, right.
So that's
Right.
good, right?
Yeah, because we want to
'Cause-
empower as many women to have as many abortions as possible.
Yeah, and that's
And
good,
then
yeah.
sometimes she'll be like, actually, I kind of want to be a mom, and I think you would make a great dad. And I'm like, I am not being a fucking dad.
Yeah, get out of
Get
here.
the fuck out of here. I will personally escort you to Planned Parenthood, and I will be in the operating room to make sure, because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, can you Venmo me $50 to buy Plan B, Cole? Can you just Venmo me and I'll totally get it. I'm gonna be there.
We're watching
We're
you
gonna
take
fucking be there.
We're watching you take it,
Yeah.
right? We're going to lay the Plan B on the table
Yep.
right there. The glass of water is going to be right there.
Yep.
My gun's going to be right here. That's just there. Don't worry about it.
Right.
It's just, it is loaded, but don't worry about it. And then just take your Plan B and just be cool. You
Right.
know? So that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. Just,
Yeah.
We're just taking vitamins,
Yeah. And we would not be good dads, okay?
Because we are daddies.
We are daddies. We are zaddies.
Yeah,
not
the Two Woke Boys are
not
zaddy
dads.
daddies.
Right.
Yeah.
And yes, part of the way we were able to sleep with you was by charming you beforehand. From you saw our Instagrams with the picture of us holding
a kid.
our
Yeah.
some
You don't
random
see
kid.
off the camera. There's a mom like, give me my fucking
give me
kid
my
back.
child
Who
back.
are you?
Right.
Like, why are you at this
Just
little league game?
Right, just shut up and take the picture already.
Yeah.
Or holding a dog and be like, oh my God, pupper, doggo.
Yeah.
And
hashtag doggo.
And then off screen, they're like, give me my fucking
give me
dog back.
Why are you at the vet here?
Right.
Please leave the vet.
Right.
You can't be at a dog park unattended with no dog.
Yeah. And then, and that's how we were able to kind of woo you by making it seem like we're this
social
great
media presence.
Right. This protective guy who would be a great father.
But we
someday.
are that.
We are that.
We are
but,
protective of
but
that.
now that we've mission accomplished by, having
By
sex
getting
with
it
you.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're bad guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're bad boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which you like.
Yeah, right.
You like that.
Yeah, you like that,
Yeah,
don't you?
you like our being aloof.
Yeah.
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 So
these are the types of arguments and conversations we have to have with women, which is, just part of being us, which is not easy.
It's not easy to be us.
No.
And, that's just
it is easy to be a straight white cis man in America, except for us. Mm-hmm. We are oppressed. Because everyone's out to get us.
Well, it's difficult to be us because we take on all the victimhood of every other kind of person.
Yes.
Black people, women,
Jews. The other ones. Yeah.
What are the other
well,
ones? Like
all of it. Just anyone except a straight white.
Fat women. That's another.
Right.
That's like a, body positive women.
Yes.
Especially in their tits and ass area. Those women.
Yes.
Hot women.
Yeah.
So it's just tough we take on the burden of all those people by being the voice of them. And,
right.
It's just, people don't like us for that.
Yes.
But that's okay. You're going to create haters, right?
Right.
And if you have haters, then you're on the right track.
Yeah. You must be doing something right.
Yeah.
It's not a time for a pause and reflection.
No.
In that, okay, everyone hates me.
Yeah.
No one likes me. Maybe I'm the problem.
Yeah. No.
It's not that.
You never think that.
No.
Yeah. That's what the TooWokeBoys are all about.
Right. Right. So yesterday was Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a good Halloween, Chris?
It was fine. I got mad at people for dressing in certain ways.
Yeah. That's what you got to do on Halloween is you go around and just make sure that everyone's costume is safe and appropriate and not offensive.
Yep. Yeah.
Like at the party I went to that, I wasn't technically invited. I did kind of crash it, but I was there.
When you were wearing a costume too. So that's cool.
Yeah. So it's fine. But so I saw this girl in like a sombrero and in like typical like Mexican garb, right?
I can't believe this.
So and she looked white. And so I went up to her and I'm like, excuse me, how is a white girl like you wearing this sombrero? This is not okay. And she's like, actually, I'm half Mexican. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, that's you're white passing. Mm-hmm. So you are not allowed to wear this costume. She's like, you are the judge, jury, and executioner of who passes as white. And I'm like, yes.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's right.
So I was like, you got to take off that costume.
Mm-hmm. You got to take off at least half that costume.
Right.
So whip out those tits, right?
Well, I didn't explicitly say that, but that's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah.
Well, and it's tough too because it's like a poncho, so she's got to go from the bottom up.
Right.
So it's kind of revealing all of it.
Yeah.
So 50% is tough.
Right.
So go ahead and take the whole thing off.
Yeah, just to be safe. Yeah. Now, I know you like to experiment with blackface and just to kind of show as like a social experiment.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it is an interesting experiment because, some people are like, what's it like? You don't know what it's like to walk a mile in black people's shoes. And it's like, I do know what it's like because I've walked down the street in blackface and Jordans.
Right.
And, people get mad.
Yeah.
And now I get it because it's like, oh, now I get it. You're mad at me because I'm black now.
Yep.
Right. So that makes sense,
Yeah, checks out.
I can walk down my street every day, normal, no one cares. But the second I'm in blackface, everybody's like, oh, that guy's a problem. And it's because I'm black. Mm-hmm. So it's just unfortunate that that's how society is right now.
Yeah.
And we have to do better.
Yeah. Now, blackface is bad and wrong, but when you do it, it's like a social experiment. Mm-hmm. So
and
it's
like
okay.
Art.
Right. It's performance art.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you are an artist.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Like no homo, but
No
like
homo,
I
yeah.
really respect your
Thanks.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I'm not gay for like complimenting.
No.
I don't just like compliment other men. That's like kind of
No,
gay.
it is
but,
gay to compliment another man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we never compliment other men.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If a woman's like, oh, that guy's thing is pretty cool, we'll freak out right there.
Right.
Be like, why would you say that to me?
Yeah. We're watching a movie like, oh, Ryan Gosling is so hot. Oh, why don't you just fuck him then, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you go date Ryan Gosling? Why don't you marry him?
Did you have sex with him, you dirty
yeah, you
bitch?
stupid slut. You think he's hot? Fucking go after him. But he would never go after you because he could do way better than you.
Yeah.
You fucking mid-ass bitch.
Yeah, you're gross.
Fuck you, yeah.
You're like okay at best.
Right.
I'm only fucking you because I'm trying to find someone better.
Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah.
I mean, these are part of the tough conversations we have to have sometimes.
It's tough to have these conversations with people.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we try to like overcompensate and like, you know, if in like what's the Notebook, who's the girl in it, Rachel McAdams?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, you think Gosling is hot? Well, Rachel McAdams is hot too.
Yeah. I
what
would
do you think
plow
of that?
her so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I would bang her. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'd build
bitch?
a house
what do you
for
think
her.
About that?
I would forget my memories and then build a house
send
for her.
letters for decades.
And then make a movie in the reign of me rebuilding her house to, I don't know, make her remember again or whatever the fuck happened to that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually,
fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen the movie.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's what.
Yeah.
happens.
But you know, these again, it's not easy being us.
No,
and,
it's so hard.
Yeah. So, but Halloween happened. It didn't really go how we wanted it to go. You were
There's
thrown
new
out
costumes,
of multiple
like-
parties right away with your blackface, and
There's new costumes on the list of like, don't wear that.
Right.
You know, people are, it's Halloween's, it's a good holiday because it's like fun, but also don't have too much fun.
right.
Yeah. And if you're trying to make a funny statement with your costume, maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe think about what you're doing. Like you dressing up as a Mexican person with the sombrero,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with the fucking maracas
Yep.
and the poncho
Right.
and the mustache, and you're riding a donkey or whatever,
Mhm.
all that stuff. Like, that's bad. So don't do that.
Yeah.
But if you want to culturally appropriate what you think a woman is and do that 364 days a year, go for it. That's cool.
Right. So
You know what I mean?
so like us, like
No. Like if you're transing, that's cool.
oh
right?
yeah,
You
well,
can't dress
obviously,
as
yeah.
like a Mexican
right.
one day,
Yes.
but you can do that as a woman every day.
well,
That's cool.
but if you think you're a woman, you are a woman.
Yeah. But if you actually are some % Mexican but look white, then you also can't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and these are the rules.
Yeah.
These are just the rules.
And if you're confused about the rules, we are the rule makers.
yeah, we
So-
are legislators.
Right.
That's what this podcast is about. It's
Right.
a legislative
It's just
podcast.
telling you what you can and can't do.
Yeah, and most of it is you can't do that.
Right.
You're not allowed to do
Yeah, when
any
in
of that.
doubt, just assume that you can't do something.
Like-
unless you're a hot girl and are wondering like, can I do this? Can I wear this? Hit us up in our DMs, send a picture,
We'll let you know,
and
yeah.
we'll let you know.
Yeah. Send us what's going on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll probably let you get away with it,
Yeah.
you know, because you're special.
Right.
And
You're not like other girls. And
Yeah.
there's just something about you.
Yeah, there's
that-
something about you
you're just so
that's
different.
different than the other girls.
And she's like, you said the exact same copied and pasted message.
She's like,
to
my
friend.
best friend sent me a screenshot of what looks like a copy and pasted.
monologue.
Yeah. And also it says insert girl's name here because you forgot to
Change that.
change that
Yeah.
part to her name. And I'm like, that's crazy that
Yeah.
you think that.
That you think that your
I was-
Photoshop
I was
thing
joking.
from your right. Yeah, it was
that was a joke.
yeah. It was a
Dude,
joke.
you don't get it? You see, that's funny that you think that I sent that to every girl.
Again, social experiment,
Mhm.
performance art.
Yes.
That's-
That's just how
Let's
it is.
see what would happen if a girl feels like she's just a number.
Mhm.
And that she sends you that, oh, yeah, how come that text said insert name here? It's like, see, now my experiment has been proven
Mhm.
that, like, it doesn't feel good for women to feel like they're just a number.
Mhm.
But we believe women are more than that.
They are more than a number.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're more than a number. They're a rating on our notes app of our
there's a rating system.
Right.
There's measurements
right.
that go into it. That's why we have that, like, that, the tailors have that tape measure.
Yes.
When you come over for the first time, we're going to take some measurements.
Right.
It's like you could
It's like,
stand like this.
right. It's like,
Well,
why are you measuring my like
bust.
right.
My
My
breast.
bust and my hip width.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, just don't worry about it.
I've drawn notches on my penis too to measure the depths of your vagina as well. So that's also another thing that we're going to do.
Right.
So, and it's just, hey, this is just procedural stuff.
Yeah.
So we got to do this.
Yeah.
So it's just, part of the whole thing.
For sure.
And we're going to document it, and, we'll do that thing where it's like, we'll put like notches, and then we'll reevaluate them later. Right.
Yes.
Like your hip notches will,
Hip to what's it like? Hip to waist ratio. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll reevaluate those measurements, and there is if you don't meet the quota, then we'll give you a warning.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna have sex this time, but you gotta put some work in.
Yeah.
You know what I
but we support body positivity.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you're getting pretty positive.
Yeah. But
There's a lot, like, that's cool that you're getting positive, but there's a such thing as too much positivity.
right. Because
We're all about balance.
It's balance.
It's a balance.
Right.
Balance is key.
Right. It's like a battery. Like, too much positivity will lead to some negativity.
So much
from us.
negativity. Yeah. It's going to be met with a lot of negativity.
Yeah. But we're good guys. So
Of course.
So yeah, there was some tragedy going on around the world for Halloween. 2 Americans were killed in the Halloween stampede in Seoul, South Korea, amongst about 150 people who got trampled.
Yeah, I kind of
to death.
missed this, like, stampede thing.
Yeah. So
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
In Korea.
Some big
new iPad came out or something?
it was a Halloween parade, and 150 people got trampled to death.
Like a Travis Scott concert?
Yes.
Yeah.
Except many times more than that. So
Wow.
our heart goes out to South Korea, and even though we prefer the North, because the North Korea has a much better government than the South. The South is too capitalist, but we like the communism of the North, right? So, but still, even though we hate the government of South Korea, we like their people and we like their women. So if you are a Korean woman, South or North, hit us up in our DM.
We love Korean women.
Right. I mean, if you're in North Korea, you don't have like Instagram.
Options.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But if you get like contraband Instagram, you can hit us up.
You can hit us up. Yeah. But if you get caught, like, we're not taking the fall for you.
No, we might even throw you under the bus.
Yeah. We might. We will.
If you find your way over here as a Korean refuge, and you seek asylum with us, we're definitely going to take you in at first.
Right.
But the second you get annoying, we might be like, hey Korea, come, you lost one over here.
Right.
We found one.
Right.
So we're just gonna. I don't know is there like a return label you can send me, and I'll put her in a box.
Yeah. I don't think it works like that with people, but
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's very convenient to return things to Amazon.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
yeah, but yeah, like you said, you can seek asylum at our studio, and we will shelter you.
Yeah.
And give you a bed to
take
sleep
some measurements for you.
Take some measurements, right? She's like, "What does this accomplish?" It's like, just
it's for a fitting.
right. Right.
If you
She's
know
like,
what I
you're
mean.
going to give me clothes? Well,
No,
probably
something
not.
else.
But
We're gonna fit something else.
yeah.
There's gonna be some stuff fitting. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's gonna be a good fit. You're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Just like that Men's Warehouse guy says.
Right.
You're gonna
good.
like the way you look. You're gonna like what fits. All right.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they fire that guy?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? Didn't
I
he
know,
have
but
the same name as like was his name like George Zimmerman or something like that? Didn't he have the same name as the guy that killed Trayvon Martin?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he had like a very unfortunate name.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they had to get rid of him, I think.
Oh, I thought they got rid of him so they could like appeal to a younger crowd because that guy was like older.
Oh. Maybe, you know what? They might have said that, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, but it was like not.
Yeah, his name
true.
was, I'm pretty sure his name was like George Zimmerman.
Well, that would be
Are you
that
looking
would
that
be
up?
grounds for firing.
Are you looking that up?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're gonna like the way you look. Men's.
Men's
Oh,
Warehouse.
so this was
guy.
in 2013. This is longer ago than I
Well,
thought.
Trayvon Martin got killed in 12.
George Zimmer. Is
Yeah,
his name.
yeah.
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 Wow.
So his name's George Zimmer, and
So he was the founder of Men's Warehouse, not
Yeah.
just like I thought he was just like an actor they hired. He was the
Yeah.
founder
Yeah.
and executive chairman, and he
Yeah.
got fired for being named George Zimmer. And we,
Yeah.
well, not officially.
No, I swear
But-
to God, that's what happened, dude.
Yeah,
Because like he
Well,
was
if that
getting
is-
shit.
if
For,
that is-
they were like, "Fuck you," and it's like I'm just the suit guy.
right.
Yeah.
That was like when. Do you remember after the Charlottesville like white nationalist march in 2017? There was the next day there was like a college football game where the announcer was named Robert Lee, an Asian broadcast named Robert Lee,
Yeah.
and they took him off the broadcast
Because his name
was Robert Lee.
That's funny.
And he was Asian.
Yeah.
And when we saw something like that, we were like, "Oh my God, we 100% agree."
Yeah.
yes.
You have
Get
to
him
take
out of
that
there.
guy out
You
of
have a
there.
similar name to Robert E. Lee. I don't care if you're Asian and it's like Lee because that's a common Asian name. Sorry, you gotta fucking go. George Zimmer,
Yeah.
you gotta
those
go.
guys got to go. And you know who they should put in place of those people?
Chris Columbus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus.
Because yes, you have the same name as your genocidal great grandfather, but you are reclaiming
Yeah.
the name for good.
Exactly. And those other guys are bad. Robert E.
right.
Lee, George Zimmer,
Yeah.
you know.
That Robert Lee guy never denounced Robert E. Lee, right?
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know.
George Zimmer never denounced George Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a name that's similar to a historical figure or
That we
current day
suddenly
figure
don't like.
that we don't like, then you should lose your job because of it.
What if someone was named like Aunt Jemima? Would
Then
canceled?
Canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to go.
Yeah.
Because Aunt Jemima's gone.
Right.
She's got to go.
Because that accomplished so much for the
we
black
helped
community.
black people
Yeah.
big time by erasing.
Aunt Jemima,
Aunt Jemima.
Uncle Ben,
Mhm.
by
That was kind of
taking those
like he was on Rice.
right.
What was with the black guy Rice?
I don't know.
Why was
Well, it was racist to have a
You know what they should do? They should put Robert Lee on the cover of the Rice, right?
the Asian
guy
Robert
that-
Lee.
yeah, that got fired from the thing.
Because Rice is more of an Asian
Yeah,
thing than black.
and he's Asian, so
Right.
You know, and that would be Asian reparations.
Right. Yeah.
How good would that be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If any of this is confusing to
Yeah,
you,
if you're confused,
then you're just a
a
fucking idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't understand our logic,
You don't
then
understand
the problem
how
is
things,
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just don't understand how.
Smart we are.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's just a daily struggle we have. Other tragic events going on in the world. In Gujarat, India, at least 140 were killed, almost the same number of the Seoul Halloween thing, after a bridge collapses. So big tragedy in India, and if there's any, there's a lot of refugees, right, who survived, and if any are
they refugees or are they just people that were hanging out on that bridge?
Yeah, probably the second part.
Yeah,
but
and why were they all hanging out on the bridge?
Maybe they were just driving on the bridge and it collapsed.
140 people.
I mean, bridges can be big.
Yeah,
there can be
it's very poignant.
100. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I didn't think of it until you said it like that.
Thank you.
And that really made it smart.
Hit it home. Yeah.
Bridges can be big.
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a poet for a reason.
That was just so precise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was brilliant. Yeah.
So 140 killed, such a tragedy. And if there are any Indian women who just barely survived and have this like survivor's guilt when you like survive a mass casualty event and you have this guilt and like, oh my God, I should have been me. I should have died too. How I didn't deserve to live. Oh, I'm so like messed up and vulnerable. And if I met like a guy right now, he could do like whatever he wanted because like I'm so impressionable and easily manipulated right now because of this survivor's guilt I have.
That's the perfect time to hit us up.
Yes, because we are experts in counseling and caring for women
that are just at the
rock bottom.
Yeah, the lowest of their lowest times. Yeah, that's usually when women will enter this slut phase that they'll go into for a little bit.
Right, which we support.
And we will take care of you during that slut phase.
Yes.
We will be the one to have sex with you, and then we'll make sure that you're... See, because some women don't want their number to go up, so we'll make sure that you only have sex with us during that time. And if you fuck anybody else, we're going to lose our fucking minds.
Yeah.
Okay? So
you're really gonna go after someone else after we sheltered you, and helped you.
We took care of
problems.
We took care of you.
You're gonna fucking run around behind our backs.
Yeah,
you stupid slut bitch. What the fuck are you doing?
She'll be like, "Oh, you said specifically we aren't anything," and it's like, "Shut up! You don't know. You know what we meant.
Yeah, you know what we
meant.
You
knew what I meant.
You should be grateful for us.
I meant I'm not committing to you, but I can fuck other people, not you.
Right."
You're vulnerable and you need to be protected.
Right.
And by being protected, we mean
you're just going to run around to other guys out there who could take advantage of you and hurt you? No.
Yeah.
You need to be with a nice guy like us. You need to be with a fucking nice guy. We'll be so much fucking nicer to you than other guys, and we will not let you risk being with a guy who's not nice, because we are fucking nice. Let's prove how fucking nice we are, you bitch. We are nice. So... You just have to be careful out there. It's a dangerous world.
We're doing this for your own good.
Yeah.
We're protecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know what other guys are like.
They're bad.
Yeah.
Other guys are pieces of shit.
And we are the only good ones. So that's why we're so, like, some would call it jealous and why we have like rage. Some would call it rage and anger.
They call it that, but it's us being protective.
It's right.
We're protecting your energy.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
We're being protective of your energy. And then you might be like, let go of my arm. And I'll be like, I'm gonna let go, but I'm not gonna let go.
But we always let go. Though.
Yeah, we'll let go, but as soon as you quit being a bitch, I'll let go. Okay.
But
I'll just like fucking just chill. Just be cool, babe.
Right. But
she'll be like doing this kind of.
Yeah, but we let her go.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so in other news, in the worst country in the world, America, Elon Musk has officially bought Twitter.
Yeah.
So he is the new owner of Twitter, and it is so, like, I can't believe.
I just can't even.
I can't even right now.
Even
that
adult.
I mean, we don't want to adult on any day, but especially a day like this.
And we tweeted that.
Right.
And then tweeted like the news article that like Elon bought Twitter, and then just like that flat face emoji, and then that like GIF of that lady that was like, no, when Donald Trump won.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we felt.
Right. And I mean, I just can't believe that a big social media company would be owned by an unethical billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
I will not stand for that. I'm going to take my talents, and yes, talents, I mean that in every sense of the word.
You're doing a LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my talents to more ethical social media companies like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
Nice. Yeah.
Those are ethical companies.
Yeah. You're still going to tweet, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're still going to tweet, but you're going to tweet like negative stuff.
Right.
Which basically you were doing anyway, so you're
I'm just
literally
gonna-
not going to change
Right.
at all.
I'm going to take tweets, screenshot them, put them on Instagram
You were
and
doing
Facebook.
that already.
Right. I was
so-
right.
So it seems like there's zero change.
There's not going to be any change
Yeah,
except
but you are making a public statement that it is bad,
right.
and that's kind of
I'm leaving Twitter.
That's what, and that's. I wonder how many, like, the percentage of tweets of I'm quitting Twitter, and then like 7,000 tweets after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how many people are like, I quit forever, and then like there's still like 2,000 tweets a week.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really. This is the worst thing that could happen is free speech.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
could you imagine like just people being able to say like whatever?
yeah. Well, free speech, we all know, is a dog whistle for
Racism.
racism, misogyny, hate speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw a really good political cartoon,
Yeah.
and I'm going to describe the political cartoon. It was the Twittered bird.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it said like Twitter after Elon buys Twitter, and it was the Twitter bird.
Yeah.
And then it was in a nest, right? And it had the eggs, and on the eggs it said racism, hate speech, misogyny, misinformation.
Nice.
How brilliant
That is
that?
poignant.
How good is that
That
art?
is
That's the
so
best
good.
art.
Yeah.
The best art has a political slant,
Yes.
always.
Right. We love political cartoons.
Mm-hmm. And they're
So-
the second you start to like see it, you're like, I know exactly where this is going.
Right.
And that's good art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a rumor that Elon Musk is going to put the Cheetos account back. He's going to reinstate the Cheeto on Twitter after almost 2 years of being off. And we will not stand for that.
That would be,
We will riot
yeah.
if the Cheeto comes back on Twitter.
Yeah. There
And-
will be, you know what would probably happen
What?
if this happens? Remember how when Donald Trump won, a bunch of women just marched topless in the streets?
Yeah. With us. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll probably do that again.
Be another women's
Topless,
march.
Yeah, march.
Yeah.
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 That was cool. That was cool when that happened because it was like Donald Trump won, and then women were like, "We're marching," and you go out there and you're like, "What is this about?" And they're like, "We're marching for women." And you're like, "What about our rights?" It's like, "Yeah, what rights did you lose?" And they're like, all of them."
Right.
And
Well,
they're
they
like, yeah.
lost their right to an abortion because of the judges that the Cheeto appointed.
That is true. That's the worst.
And we were out there with the
Mhm.
women's march with, I had my sign that said straight, white, cis man. And even I hate Trump.
Mhm.
And
Wow, that's really brilliant.
yeah, because I had to send a message and I had to show
Because they
that
see you there, they see that you're a man. They're like, "Oh, he's a man. Obviously he voted for Trump
Right.
because men voted for Trump.
Right.
Only men."
Right. But then I was like, no, I'm actually
I actually don't like him.
right.
Yeah,
So I'm a hero for that.
Believe
and
it
I
or not.
deserve sex
yeah.
because of that.
hmm Believe it or not, actually, in Los Angeles, I am liberal,
Yeah.
which no one says out here.
Right.
And it's not just because it's completely assumed, because literally everyone is hardcore liberal out here.
Yes.
But, it's still important to say that.
Right.
So, and we do.
We do. And
Every day.
I'm still a little upset that I didn't get any action after going to that women's march with that sign. It's like, do you not see what a fucking hero I am?
here.
I-
Perfect attendance.
Right. Like I earned sex,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you're going to go and bang some Chad who wasn't at the Women's March, probably voted for Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm some Chad who's tall. And
my name's Chad, and I voted for Trump, and Kyle Rittenhouse rules.
Right.
Fucking
yeah. Oh, you're
bullshit.
gonna go bang that guy instead of me, who's much nicer, and went to the Women's March with the fucking sign.
Mm-hmm.
Why does no women?
I brought a gun
appreciate
to
me?
it just in case a guy like Kyle Rittenhouse shows up. You know,
Right.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
But you don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just, hey, we don't do this podcast or our activism for the accolades. We just do it because we care.
No, we need the accolades.
Well, yeah.
You gotta fucking give us accolades.
Yes, please.
You owe us accolades.
You owe us accolades.
Give us fucking accolades.
Yeah. But we still do it.
Mm-hmm. Because we care.
We care.
Above all else, we care.
Yeah.
So, and if that doesn't deserve accolades, I don't know what does.
That's right. So, yeah, we're very concerned about the Cheeto coming back on Twitter and Elon Musk owning Twitter. I mean, this is just such a dangerous day for democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of democracy, the midterm elections are next week, and you guys need to vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
You better fucking vote.
Vote.
Yeah.
You need to vote.
Voting is important.
Yeah.
But you know what
Yeah,
we mean
you need
by
to
that.
vote, but I mean, it may sound like just a generic message, like vote
like,
whoever you want
to participate
for,
in
yeah,
an election,
but-
and whatever
yeah,
you think is what you should vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
yeah, but you know, I mean, we say
we say that,
vote,
but you know exactly
you know what we mean.
Yeah. Don't fucking get it twisted.
You need to vote for the right people.
We're gonna go with you to the booth, and we're gonna look over your shoulder, and then the second you start to make the wrong choice, we're gonna be like, and then I'm gonna raise up,
Just
and then
kinda
you're gonna see
shrug up,
the handle of my piece right there,
right.
And I'll be like, hey, make sure you vote. My piece says vote inscribed on the handle of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I wear my shirt, my Jake Novak branded shirt that says, "If you don't vote, you're a dope."
Children dying in the school.
And I say that too.
Yeah.
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 So you guys need to vote, okay? And if there's any women out there who like need a ride to the polls, we will drive you there, or we'll take a scooter together and we'll like put you on the front of it.
Nice.
Right,
Yeah.
and then we'll,
like a
like-
bird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
then
you're paying for the bird.
Oh yeah, you'll pay
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
a girl boss. And then we'll,
it won't work on mine because I have enough DUIs, and like it just the app doesn't work
you
anymore.
can't rent a
No,
bird because of your
no.
DUIs.
Yeah,
yeah. Your
it's-
father needs to take care of that in the
it's
courts.
bullshit.
But, yeah,
So we're working it out. It's
Yeah.
like a whole thing.
yeah. So you'll pay for it, but we will be in the back of you.
We'll drive it.
Oh,
We're
okay.
driving.
We don't, but
You're-
we'll
you're
drive from the back.
Yeah, that's how.
Like you'll be in the front,
Yeah.
and we're not trusting you like steering.
Letting a woman drive.
Yeah.
Are you crazy.
No. So you'll be in the front. We'll be in the back with just kind of.
You're on the handlebars.
Yes.
You're sitting on the handlebars that go like that. So like you're like.
Well, no, we're both standing, but like.
Oh,
her-
she's standing. I would let her sit on the handlebars.
okay.
But you do also steer and lean with the handlebars, so she's up there just like waving around.
Right. Well, I would do it with like we're both standing, but she's in the front, and my arms, since I have a longer wingspan than her,
Nice.
and just more reliable driving.
Yeah.
I will be on the handlebars, and her hands will be like on top of mine.
Yeah,
and then
that's pretty good.
And then my groin will kind of be like
against her,
pressed against her.
Yeah. That's pretty
just
good.
kind of like grinding on her as she to like for safety.
For safety, yeah.
Right.
See, that's a good thing.
We have to be like one unit on there.
See, that- I
Because
was
if you
just
have
thinking
two
about
people
that.
moving around, we could tip over.
That's
so
true.
we need to
that's
be
true.
like pressed together.
Pressed
like-
together, yeah, to create one unit.
Right.
Right. And I was thinking about that too. You know what would be cool on a bird scooter? So look, we want to support women and let women do things that empower them, like let them drive a bird scooter. Okay.
Yeah.
So you let her drive, right? She's got control of the front of the bird scooter. She's holding the handlebars. and then I am behind her, and I'm holding her tits.
Okay.
For support, right?
How are you going to drive then? Oh, she's driving.
I honk a tit for whichever way she's got to turn. You know, like it's like a turn signal. So I'm like, go that way.
Right.
I don't give her one of these.
Yeah.
You know? I'll be like, go that way. You know.
Right.
So, you know, I'm kind of steering it by her tits because her arms are kind of connected to her tits, right?
Okay.
So,
yeah, and you're only doing that if she wants.
So,
right?
yeah, of course. Yeah. So I'm back there, right? And then also for, like you said, you got to be one unit. You got to be connected.
Yeah.
I'm going to insert my penis in her.
Yes.
For stability. So then we're both one unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm grabbing her tits, you know.
Right.
Under her shirt, by the way. Like, and she's not wearing a bra.
No.
Because why you don't need to wear a bra. Don't let a man tell you need to wear a bra. Unless we're dating, then I tell you to wear a bra, and you better fucking wear a bra everywhere.
Right.
But for this, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that sounds fun to you, hit us up in our DMs and let's go on a Bird or Lime ride together. Mm-hmm. You will pay for it. I mean, with Chris, you have to because he can't because of his DUIs. But and I will. I mean, I do have an account, but I will choose to tell you to pay because you are a girl boss and I want to empower you. To, oh, well, I'm a strong man. I gotta pay for your meals and your rent and your clothes and your bird scooter rides. No,
we don't have to do.
It's 2022.
Yeah, it's a new era.
Yeah, of empowerment and equality. And what better way to empower you than telling you have to pay for your fucking bird scooter?
You gotta fucking
bitch.
pay. Yeah.
Now fucking hop on and let me drive, but you will pay.
Nice.
So yeah. So if you don't vote, you're a dope. You better vote, but you know the right people. Yeah, you know what we mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this James Corden scandal. You see
yeah,
this?
he like went to a restaurant and just
like berated the wait staff. Yeah.
But he's the nicest guy on the planet. But
he's right. He's so cool. And
I
cuddly
don't
and nice.
believe that this happened because he's so nice on TV, and we haven't learned time and time again that everyone that does this is an absolute cunt in real life.
Right.
We have not learned that.
No, we haven't. No. It's like Ellen. Like, I don't believe any.
She dances on TV. Right. Her whole persona is like, I'm a nice lady.
Yeah. Be kind. Right. Yeah. Wasn't that the phrase of her show? Like,
yeah.
Ellen, be kind.
She had like a bowl of gum that like you had to take before you talked to her so that your breath was acceptable for her.
Yeah. Well, she's just looking out for you. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I didn't believe any of those stories from the staff where they're like, Ellen is abusive and a terrible boss and makes us cry every day. I don't believe you. No. She dances and she's nice.
I see her TV like persona, and that's her real persona.
Right. And James Corden is this nice. He does carpool
He's
karaoke.
He's like singing in his car with his friends.
Right. That's a good guy.
Yeah.
There's definitely nothing going on behind the scenes that would contradict that.
He's not going to a restaurant and like just screaming
and just
at
laying into the workers for not getting his
free
eggs
drinks
perfectly.
While being a millionaire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing that. So he says the right jokes, right, against the right politicians.
The right jokes are singing in a car.
Yeah. But also, if he makes political jokes, he did a lot of jokes against the Cheeto, right, which we like, and
we love
and
that.
So he went after the right people, and so we support him, and we don't believe any of the stories of the staff at the Balthazar or whatever this restaurant was in New York. We believe Corden.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he rules.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So glad we could
defend the air there.
Defend him. Tom Brady and Gisele have officially divorced, which is kind of quick, right? Like just a couple weeks ago.
Wait, they already did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's done. So they're divorced, and we just want to say that like we can't believe that Tom Brady chose
football.
Oh, I gotta throw the pigskin around with my buddies.
Because I'm 45 years old. I've
Yeah.
been playing for 23 years. Like, that's not enough
I
fucking
didn't win
time.
enough championships.
So I only have
need
7 rings. I need an 8th
I
one to
need 10
satisfy.
because I have 10 fingers.
Right, to satisfy my male ego. I need to have
I have
more
to be
rings.
the best football player of all time.
Right.
Even though I already am the best football player.
I need to be even
I
more
gotta
of
be
the best.
the best, yeah.
And Giselle's like, please, Tom, just like come home and spend some time with your kids.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I fucking hate my kids. I'd rather play
Yeah.
football with a bunch of men.
Yeah. This is just how men are.
Yeah.
And it's really, we're not like that
No,
at all.
we're different.
We will 100% do whatever
I mean,
a
we're
woman
not
says all the time.
Right. We're not going to pick jobs over women. We don't
No.
have jobs. So,
Yeah, that's because we care about women so much.
right.
Because it's like, if I had a job, that would be time that I'm not dedicating towards women,
Right.
right?
Right. But if any of your exes come out and say that like you were extremely distant and secretive and
Because
never
I'm working.
spend any time with
Yeah.
right, it's because you're
Yeah.
working,
Mm.
even though you don't have a job. But
Well, we have a podcast.
yeah. I mean, we do it for an entire hour every week.
Yeah, and that's a long
Although
time.
this episode might be a little less
a little
than that.
short, but
Yeah.
I mean, it is. That doesn't mean all the effort went into the pod.
Right.
So
It's at least when you have to count all the preparation we do,
Mhm.
all the editing we have to do, and the posting and everything.
Mhm.
I mean, it's at least an hour and a half per week.
Yeah, it's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, women just don't get it because
No.
they don't have podcasts.
Right.
You know, and they do, but it's like
No one gives a shit about it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Gisele, we know you're going through a tough time right
Mhm.
now. I mean, yes, we've said on here we will not date women over 40.
hmm
We will not, or over 25.
Yeah,
But you're much older than that.
Yeah.
But so usually, we would not date a woman over 40. We would not date a single mom,
Mhm.
right? But for you, we'd be willing to.
we would make
an
some
exception.
exceptions,
Right.
Okay, not. We're definitely not going to get into a serious relationship
No.
with you. You're too old and you have a kid.
Right.
So what we will do is we will bang you.
Yeah. Because you need a rebound right now. You need
Mhm.
to get back on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be.
And Tom Brady would get it because he's a big sports guy and he understands terms like rebound.
right.
You know,
Right. We'll put
So-
it in terms he understands.
We're extra point.
right.
That's what we are.
That's right.
We're 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Yeah. We're going to convert with your wife.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
We're going to score a touchdown with your wife. How
Mhm.
about that?
There's gonna be a flag on the play.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
We're gonna spike.
blocking in the back.
Yeah. We're going to spike your
Mhm.
wife.
Roughing the passer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to have holding.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
there's gonna be
holding.
some hold. Yeah, nice.
Holding on the TooWokeBoys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
15-minute penalty
Yeah.
because we're going to bang you for 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
First down. And it's, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Um.
Field goal. We're going to
Yeah.
kick a field goal.
Yeah.
I don't know how that applies to
Yeah.
sex, but
We're gonna have you on your knees like that guy that holds the ball.
right.
That's what you're gonna do.
Oh.
You're gonna get on your knees and you're gonna hold the ball.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah. That's pretty.
I almost dropped the Jake Novak one off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
on accident.
Yeah.
but
That
thank
would
God.
not have fit.
No,
But
we'd make it work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too many. And sometimes
Mhm.
if like a woman after a rebound, we're going to have to throw the flag and be like, too many men on the field.
Yeah, that was
Too
nice.
many men on the field. We got to clear the field.
Yeah.
You have too many fucking men. We
There's
should
too
be the
many
only
dudes
men
out here.
We
Yeah.
should be the only men on the
Mhm.
field.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. False start.
Mhm.
There's a false start.
Yeah, we do
like-
a lot. There's a lot of false starts.
Yeah.
and the game's over when we have a false start.
Right.
You know, because we
Because you're
we-
just so hot
we-
and like,
yeah, we couldn't stop.
right.
We had to start when we started, and now that we started, we're finished.
Right. Encroachment on
Yeah.
the woman. That's when she like encroaches on our personal space.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
asks, what
we
are
throw
we?
a flag on
Yeah,
the
we
play,
throw a
and we're
flag,
like,
yeah.
you got to give us more space.
You got to give us more space.
We need about 15 yards.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Pass interference. You're interfering with our life.
With
Fucking
us
leave us
passing
alone.
on from you. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we want to pass on from you.
That's
we
pretty
had
good.
our thing. We're moving on. We just want to pass on.
Yeah.
So you're interfering with that.
Yeah.
And you will get a flag thrown for that.
Yeah. Often when we're having sex with women, they're like, why are you throwing flags at me? And they're like, can you stop using that whistle? You
Right.
know? Like, are you going to take off that striped shirt? And we're like, no.
No.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
This is part of what we're doing.
Yes.
And we're going to blow the whistle. We're going to be like, flag on the play.
Yep.
You're talking too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to need you to switch sides.
Yeah.
Right? Don't they do that? Do they switch the ways they
I mean,
go?
at halftime, the teams switch end zone there
Yeah, see.
going
Yeah.
for.
So that's cool. We were going in the one end zone. You're going to flip around. We're going to go in the other end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, Gisele, hit us up in our DMs and we will get you back out there. And final little topic I want to cover is obviously this Kanye or Ye stuff is going on, and he's saying all this wild anti-Semitic and racist stuff. And we just want to say that we stand firm against anti-Semitism if it's someone from the Republican side.
Yeah.
You know, if it's
Is Kanye Republican?
well, I mean,
now?
it has like the, you know, he does the MAGA stuff. He's like super pro-life now. You've
He
seen
did wear
that.
the White Lives Matter.
Yeah, the
t-shirt,
White Lives
too.
Matter, pro-life.
Mm.
And yeah, so he's like fully on the right wing
And
side.
he did go DEFCON 3.
Right. So yeah, we absolutely stand firm against anti-Semitism, and we support the Jewish community when it's politically convenient for us. But if there's any stuff out there with, like, you know, people saying the same type of anti-Semitic tropes on the left, you know, like the Louis Farrakhan's of the world, like calling Jews termites and things like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, if like Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib says some like anti-Semitic dog whistle on the other
They
side.
do that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But not really. They mean well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ilhan Omar had a tweet from years ago where she's like, Israel has hypnotized the world, and may Allah wake the people up to the evil of the Jews or something.
She said that?
Yeah. But
Wow.
she didn't mean that.
Wow.
She didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about that. We're going to focus on
Yeah.
just the anti-Semitism coming from the right wing and not the left wing, because that's, you know, we just going to shut up.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
gotta keep that on the
Yeah,
DL.
it's like the whole thing with, like, you know, we don't like men telling women to cover up, right? Oh, you got to wear this to cover your hair and your body. If that happens with like a white right-wing Christian dad in the U.S., that is disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That is misogynistic. How dare you tell women to cover
How
up?
dare you?
But over there, like in
Yeah.
Iran, if women are killed for not having their hijab placed perfectly, then that's their culture.
And if you ever dated us in the past and we told you to cover up and why are you dressing like such a slut and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
we are Iranian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep it covered.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, and we said this before, but if there's any Jewish women out there who are kind of scared with like these statements that Kanye is making that were, you know, that historically have been used as justification for some very bad and violent things and murderous things, hit us up in our DMs and we will make it okay, and we will protect you for one night and maybe more if things go well. But we also, like, it's probably not going to work out with us like long term, because, you know, your parents probably want you to like marry someone Jewish, right? And we are both atheists, so it's probably not going to work out. And then she's like, actually, my parents don't care. They just want me to be with someone I love and be like, oh, well, stop. You're lying.
Yeah.
Don't just say that to impress us. Like, oh, I'm a cool girl. Shut up.
You're real cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be cool and get the fuck out. Because you're a girl boss. So.
So I believe if we have a minute to do the poetry corner.
Quick poetry corner.
So Big All sent us another poem. There were some other emails that were sent too, and keep sending emails to TooWokeBoys.com TooWokeBoys@gmail.com, and we will get to your poetries and your articles that you send. So we will do those. So keep those coming, and we love you guys reaching out. So on this poetry corner, Big All has reached out, and he wrote this email is entitled "My Homeless Haiku." Okay, he goes, "Dear boys, I was so inspired by your anonymous giving story last week. Hearing about you guys throwing goods at the homeless stirred me to write this haiku about generosity and hope. Thank you for your service, boys." Okay?
I already like it.
Yeah, this is already great. And there's tons of emojis. Star emoji, car emoji, star emoji. Okay. And this is this poem of service, generosity, and hope. Okay. Sleeping encampments, wish upon a shooting star from a rental car.
Wow. That is incredible.
Good. Yeah, that's a fucking.
I mean, this guy keeps getting better and
he
better.
is so good. This poem is fire, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a killer poem, dude. We love that.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
Big All with another fucking killer.
From the top rope. That's great.
Let's see. We did have another poem from Casey.
Okay.
Casey wrote in. Let's see. These are. Oh, and then he had a question as well. Extra poems, if you like any of them. Also, do you accept any type of poetry, like free verse, couplet, stanza, etc.? And I believe the answer is sure.
Right.
Do we know what the difference is?
No.
And okay, we don't. Yeah, I mean, we are poetry experts, and we love poetry and art bullshit like this. And it's definitely not the dumbest form of art.
No, it's the best.
It rules. Yeah. So, we love poetry. So send us whatever. If you want to send us an explanation of what the kind of poetry is that you're doing.
Just for our dumb listeners.
Yeah, not for us.
Like, we understand.
We know what.
But our dumbass fucking listeners don't.
Yeah. So this poem from Casey is titled, "I Respect You for You." Okay? And this is the poem. If you've got big tits and you're hot with a fat ass, come sit on my lap.
That is beautiful.
It's a killer poem. This one's called "Shut Up" Part 2, based on one of your poems from 116, an influential poem. Thank you. This says, "Shh, the boys got this. We are the voice of women. Shut up and listen." That's killer, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love that. Let's see. Do I have one here that's good for this situation? You know what? I don't think we have time, so we will close the show.
It'll be our cliffhanger for next week.
And there will be more poetry. But Big All and Casey, thank you for the poems.
Thank you for your service.
Keep the poems coming,
Keep the poems coming. We love them so much.
We love having a poetry corner in our show, and I would have never thought that would be a thing that would happen.
Well, it's a thing.
But it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. Please check out ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, on the road. He will be in Salt Lake City, Clive, Iowa, Wichita, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, and Tampa coming up. Tampa will be after the new year, but Salt Lake City, Clive, Iowa, Wichita, and Topeka will be this year. So come out to those. Follow Jeff Zinasek on all social medias, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And email the boys, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. Did you want to plug your stuff?
I don't think so. Just hit me up in my DMs, all the women that I reached out to this week, and I think we'll be good with that.
Yeah. And follow Malcolm Kellner, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, follow him, the ally of the show. So
follow ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek and Malcolm Kellner. And also follow the boys, TooWokeBoys TooWokeBoys on all platforms. Like and subscribe on the comments. Keep those coming. Also, big news: we have surpassed Joe Rogan on Spotify in review positivity.
Oh,
So Joe Rogan is 4.8 stars.
okay.
We are 4.9 stars.
Wow.
So we're actually a better
podcast
than the Joe Rogan experience.
That is
Now, Joe Rogan does
huge.
have like almost 500,000 reviews, and we have close to, I think, 70 or something like that.
Yeah.
But we have a higher percentage of people that liked it.
So we're better.
So obviously our podcast is way better.
Wow. So,
So
thank
just-
you to all our reviewers who have officially made us a better podcast than the Joe Rogan
Yeah,
experience.
so thank you guys for that. And we just can't thank you enough. So also send us positive reviews, 5-star reviews on iTunes and Spotify. Those are sick. So you guys rule. And share the show with your friends. And come out to our shows and donate to the Slut Fund. Once again, thanks for listening to episode 118 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I'm Chris.
and I'm Cole.
And together we are two
Woke Boys.